junkies on the telephone, and in a pawn shop window, your reflection tells you what you already know. It ain't nothing but a broken heart. Ain't nothing but a broken heart. It ain't nothing but a broken heart. It ain't nothing but a broken heart. Now cheap guitars never stay in tune, but it don't matter in an empty room. Sleep with the sun and sing with the moon. Tinfoil on the windows in the afternoon. 'Cause it ain't nothing but a broken heart. It ain't nothing but a broken heart. Ain't nothing but a broken heart. It ain't nothing but a broken heart. That's right. So do your best, do your best. Where you'll go and what you'll do next. Where you'll be is anyone's guess. So do your best, do your best. 'Cause it ain't nothing but a broken heart. 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 Everybody's got a hungry heart. Everybody's got a hungry heart. Lay down your money and you play your part. Everybody's got a hungry heart.
No.
Why don't we do a take two?
Wait a minute, let's start again. Hello.
Hi, this is Ron Vodri.
This is Alex Nussbaum.
This is Jason Fraser.
This is Matt O'Brien.
Hey, this is Ray Zwicker.
All right, world. My name is Cal Post.
Guys, this is Christina Walkinshaw.
This is Eddie Delaseppe.
This is Adrian Spencer.
My name is Timo.
And you're listening to the Julien Dionne
You're listening to the Julien Dionne Comedy Hour podcast.
Who am I talking to? What am I doing?
Julien Dionne Comedy Hour.
You're listening to the...
Comedy hour. See, I took the word out comedy. Changes the meaning completely, doesn't it?
Dazing. Not really, I'm overworking, but dazing. The holidays. Happy holidays. You're listening to the Julien Dionne Comedy Hour podcast.
And aren't we all?
Now broadcasting live and totally uncensored, from Lemon Press Studio in the beautiful Gatineau Hills.
Project. I was like half asleep on the couch and now I'm projecting.
Hey everyone, this is Christian Potenza.
This is K. Trevor Wilson.
This is Jean Paul, a.k.a. the Island Hipster, hashtag hipster business.
This is Steph Tola.
Hey, this is Jake Goldsby.
This is Sky Wallace.
Hey everybody, this is Erica Sigurdsson, aka Ricky Siggs.
Okay, hello. Hi.
This is Howard Wagman.
Hey, this is Peter Anthony, the PA system.
This is Matt O'Brien.
Some people that's my rap name.
This is Jen Grant, and you're listening to the Julien Dionne Comedy Hour podcast.
We're sorry.
Show. You and me belong, just like the flowers. hours, laughing all day long. People, I need to lose. Sing a little song, then take a shower. Julien Dionne.
It's a show. It's not an hour. It's a show. It's okay.
Don't tell me nothing I don't need to know. Don't take me nowhere I don't need to go. I got a head like a radio. It's such a beautiful waste of time. A waste of time.
Oh no.
A beautiful waste of time.
That is, I don't know what's happening to the beginning of the show, but it's getting really weird.
Well, the thing is, I love your reaction. I like getting a reaction from you, so that's how it starts.
Do an impression of the reaction you just got from me.
Whatever's going on here, I don't like it, and it needs to change now. The Jen Grant story. I'm just kidding. Welcome to the show, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, buddy. Shaz. We're live on a Thursday morning, Thursday, October 22. We're 10-10-22 today, 10-10-22. October 10, 10-20-22.
What? I was like, it's not the 10th of October.
Sweet 2, 3.
I mean, I'm mixed up about my days, but I'm not that mixed up.
Well, because we're quarantining here. We're day 7 of a 14-day government-sanctioned strict quarantine deep in the Atlantic bubble, broadcasting to you live from the woods in New Brunswick. It's the Julien Dionne Show. I'm your host, Julien Dionne, and my co-host, Jen Grant.
Correct. I'm off camera, but I am just as much a part of the show as anyone
Sigida.
else, i.e.
Come
Julia.
on. We got to get on the Sigida train now.
Sorry.
Hold on. But you know what? We're in control. We can just...
No, it's okay. I don't think this is interesting for anyone to listen to. First of all, everybody's like, what is Sigida? Because your cousin Yvonne was asking that. She's like, what is Sigida? And it's so obvious to us. Sigida.
Anyway, broadcasting to you. We are, of course, live on YouTube on the Julien Dionne Show YouTube channel. Also live on Facebook, facebook.com/Julien Dionne Show. Periscope, Twitch, and Daily Motion. Also available on demand wherever you get your podcasts. Google, Apple, Spotify.
Are you okay?
Hey. Did I cover everything? I'm trying to think of what I usually do off the top.
Yeah.
Because we're broadcasting to you from a tiny little trailer in the thick brush.
It would be our dream come true if you happen to be a fan of the show, if you wrote a review on Apple Podcasts, for instance, wherever you get your podcasts, it would just make our absolute day.
It would.
Probably even month.
Probably even quarantine.
Yep.
Do you think the word quarantine will replace the ever so popular fortnight?
Nah. Well, I think,
I was gone from near quarantine. No, well, it already means 40.
Yeah, or it means... Oh, yeah, right, because quarantine... Usually you're quarantining for 14 days. That's true. Like, for instance, us right now.
Us. Deep in the New Brunswick bush. Live on a Thursday morning. If you're with us, let us know in the comments. What are you up to? Share this, please. I mean, shit. The damn.
Well, that's what I was going to say about going and reviewing and stuff. That's just the world we live in now. We are comedians who are not... Yeah, and we're comedians that are not really doing our typical, what we've been doing for a job for the last, 20-ish years. So all of a sudden now we don't do that. But now we've sort of stumbled upon this podcast, which I can speak for both of us. We both love so much.
Hate it.
But like trying to figure out a way to, not trying to figure out a way, but actually making it a real viable business. And one of those ways is by getting people who enjoy it mobilized
to e-transfer us $100 each. I'm so sorry.
Oh my!
I just see sometimes I feel like I want to break it up with some fun, but you're right. That wasn't worth it, nor was it fun.
I just wanted to explain that. I know.
I know you were shooting from the hip, and I jumped in for no. You're right. This is important to us.
Our nature, and you included, you've admitted this, that even when you like something, you don't actually physically like it when you're seeing something on social media.
True.
And yeah, we want to joke and everything, but honestly, if you do like it, wow.
Give us
a
share.
Actually shared or subscribed or reviewed, wow.
Wowee is all I have to say to that.
Because genuinely, I don't know what it is, but human nature is not to necessarily like, oh, I'm going to go and do that. I'm bad too for that. Like if I'm about to buy if not even just that, but when I'm going to look to buy a product, I'll always review it, like a skin cream or something like that, or like whatever. It doesn't even matter. Like and everything, like a blender. I'll Google it to see if people have reviewed about it. But like, thank God some people actually feel they actually follow through and review things, because I don't do that, but I should, because I do depend on reviews. So
that's just it. I'm the same way.
I know.
I crave it and need it, but I don't do it.
I know. It's weird, eh?
I was just kind of kidding there about the craving and eating. I could care less.
Yeah.
I'm a balanced individual, and I don't need your approval, although it is appreciated. Jen Grant is with us. Did we say good morning to you?
Yeah, you did.
All right.
Yeah.
I think that's all the business covered.
I think so.
Yeah, no, pre-show song. Mike Plume month continues. Yes, once again, this is Thursday, October 22nd, 10/20/22. Not 10/10. And that was Nothing But a Broken Heart from the Table for One album.
So good.
Yeah. We're currently working to get the rights to the studio albums to play them on the show, because right now we're directly basically taking a recording from Mike's Sunday morning shows. Easy Like Sunday mornings on Facebook and YouTube at 9 a.m. Mountain Time, so 11 a.m. Eastern. Anyway, that's that.
Yeah.
So this is, we're broadcasting to you from the deep woods in Skiduk, New Brunswick. This is day 7 of a 14-day quarantine. I can't believe it's already day 7.
I know. And I can't
No, really. Think about it. A week?
No, I'm surprised too.
I'm very good at this. I'm very good at living in an 8 by 11 size thing and just eating croissant and beer and having things delivered. I just open the front door here and things just appear.
It is pretty nice.
Things we need.
It is nice.
The only thing missing is a hot tub inside the trailer.
Ooh.
We've got everything. I know. So if my sister's watching, why couldn't you have a hot tub in your trailer? I mean, come on, you haven't done enough.
We do want to get a hot tub at our place, too.
We do want to get a hot tub, and we do want to shout out once again my sister Sophie. And
oh my gosh, we should look for a hot tub sponsor, because
yes,
we could talk about it all the time, and then
we could do it from the hot. No, that's lame. That's a hacky kind of premise for a thing. Well, I'm going to do it from the tub.
You think so?
Yeah,
I think that's
lame.
pretty fun.
Well.
Plus, think
maybe
of the
I'm
equipment.
I'm more highbrow.
The equipment would get ruined anyways.
Right. It'd be the first and last show we'd get electrocuted to death. Welcome to the show. Well, join us as we dip in right now. We're just floating in the hot tub.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
It'll probably be the highest rated thing that we've done.
Oh my God.
Pope Francis is in the news.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we pride ourselves here at the Julien Dionne Show at being with it, being current, being up to date.
That's right, Jules.
We're in the woods right now, in the middle of
we still know what's
nowhere, in the hashtag Atlantic bubble, and we're still on the pulse of things. I hadn't looked at the news since our last episode before the trailer. Episode on Monday, and now we're back in the news cycle. And Pope Francis is he calls for a civil union for same-sex couples.
I know, that's huge.
Oh, you know?
I do because it was in my daily dose.
Oh,
but I don't care.
Well,
I don't mind. We don't talk about things. It's actually good because it makes it fresher. I need to sit up. Look at me right now. You guys should see.
Jen couldn't be more horizontal.
I know.
Flat. her head just like her chin just up enough to talk into the microphone. She's got cans on.
Cans.
You have a soft blanket, like a weighted blanket on. I mean, if we could get everybody to transfer us a little bit of money so we could make a living out of this, that's a pretty sweet way to make a living flat like that, and just in a trailer being fed just random comfort foods and booze.
Oh, yeah. Definitely.
That you sounded again like Kathleen, what's her name on
Really?
Dragon's Den? Oh, yeah.
Oh, I thought you were going to say Catherine O'Hara.
No, Kathleen.
Well, I'm very Canadian,
What's the name on Dragon's Den?
Kathleen. No, it's not Kathleen. What is it?
Kathleen.
No, you've mixed me up now.
Oh, it's my fault.
Yeah.
Hold on. Eileen Dickinson.
Eileen Davidson.
Dickinson. Eileen Dickinson?
Davidson. Eileen Davidson. You know who I think she is?
It's not Davidson. There's no
Do you
way.
know who that is?
No.
This is so random. But I think it's an actress on Days of Our Lives or Young and the Restless.
Arlene Dickinson.
Arlene.
If you're watching, Arlene.
Hey, did
what
you
was
get,
the point? What did we want from her?
Did you get my Facebook messages, those images? I hope
shit.
I told you about it.
No, but you told me about
No,
yesterday's show.
no.
We haven't talked since, and now you're like, remember yesterday's show when I said on the air that I would send you these Facebook messages?
No, I told you an hour ago.
Oh.
I really did.
At 6 a.m.? Sorry, it's early. Hold on. Let me see if do I have the internet even? Shit, I don't even know.
Oh, I really wish you
Can you tell we've been living in a trailer?
Oh my gosh. No, but a hot tub sponsor would be really good. So
Sponsor?
A sponsor. If anybody knows, and I want if anybody has any, please comment below if you know anything about hot tubs, because I don't like chlorine ones, and I'm not getting a chlorine one. End of story.
Well, I don't have any reception here. Can't get your images.
Aw.
Well, Jen.
I told you. Damn.
Well,
because it had to do with the story yesterday where we were talking about couples looking
if the internet comes back on for some reason, I mean, it is fun. That kind of makes the isolation souped up. It's like isolation on steroids. We're in the woods and no internet and no cell phone reception. So it's a miracle that we can get this show out every day, actually. By the way, can we give ourselves a little pat on the back?
Yeah.
We're in isolation here in the deep woods in New Brunswick. We set up this full studio in here.
You did that.
And we're broadcasting to you live from Skiduk. How many shows right now from Skiduk are broadcasting?
Oh, great. Now everybody knows we're in Skiduk. You were supposed to leave an undisclosed location.
Oh. Well, no, but Skiduk's huge.
True.
We're in the woods. Sorry. No, did I?
Did I?
Shit. I'm getting the red flag. Should we edit it out?
Yes.
No, we're not going to edit it. It's fine, baby. It's fine. Okay. Honestly. Moving on. I like seeing you and you're like giving me like.
I miss my calling as an umpire.
Yeah, you should have been an ump. Anyway, Pope Francis, this is big news. She, in a new documentary, has called for the creation of civil union laws for same-sex couples in what amounts to his clearest support to date for the issue. We live in such a weird world right now where on this issue, to really religious people, it seems someone like Donald Trump would have more of an impact than the Pope. Do you know what I mean? Like right now, the Pope is more liberal than Trump is to religious people, so it could seem like some people would actually take Trump's side over the Pope. Mm-hmm. Not that Trump has commented on this, but
what do you think?
Religious
because people in your life, what do you think they're going to think about that?
Well, because he's progressive already, and people were like, Meanwhile, the other Pope, who's still alive, the first Pope to retire before his death, Pope Benedict, is still alive because of scandals. That's no secret. We shouldn't get anyway.
Why?
All that. Well, I don't know.
Why?
Well, it's just because people look at Pope Francis and like, he's a little too, progressive. Some Catholics would think that. Meanwhile, the other Pope that they revered is put away on because he was involved in hiding some scandals. I don't feel equipped to talk about this, nor do I have the energy or bandwidth. It's early in the morning.
Yeah.
I just wanted to report that because that's a big deal, and I wonder because some people put a lot of stock in what the Pope says. I wonder if that will just make some people either push back on it and it further their opinion that he's far too progressive, or will they come around and go, you know what, maybe he's right. By the way, 2006 called, and they said we were 10 years behind, so catch up. 2020, and this is news.
What's the motivation?
Well,
What's the motivation for keeping gay couples apart? Why do they care?
Well, because it doesn't say in the Bible. Also, in the Bible, it says that I think we're allowed as men to eat women, like make an omelet with you, and that's fine. You heard it here first on the Julien Dionne Show. It's direct quote from the Bible.
So weird.
No, but it's so. Why is that all of a sudden? Anyway, this is such an old issue.
But it's so irritating.
And that's
Imagine how poor
well,
you know,
it's
gay people are in love with, you know what I mean, and they can't. They're just like, imagine how that feels for them. They're like they're just being who they are.
I mean, it's a great victory for them, but at the same time, it's like you said, all this time, it's about time. It's like, anyway,
it's just crazy.
Yeah.
Because if you believe that God created all of us, why would anyone? I remember working in the West End in Vancouver, which is a well-known gay neighborhood, and I worked at this restaurant. And
Gayton Abbey.
I remember this guy that I worked with saying, "Why would anyone choose this? Like, it's a hard path. Why would anyone choose that life?"
Yeah, that's a David Cross bit too. It's very funny.
What is it?
Well, it's just something along the lines of that, like that. I don't know about how it's people say it's a choice. How I'm gonna butcher it. It's like this preteen kid is in his room and he's like, nobody will talk to me. Everybody makes fun of me. The thought of being physical with another boy makes me actually physically ill. But
yeah,
maybe
exactly.
That's the one last thing I could try. Let me. People already kick the shit out of me just for being a geek. Maybe now I'll. Anyway, it is big news, but maybe that's. It's funny, like you hold out long enough, and then when you finally come on board, it's like it's big news. It's like this should have been again 2006.
It's so true.
Twitter.
So what happens in the Catholic religion? Like if in Catholicism. Now that he says that, is that just the way it is now? Like, who's in charge of making the big rules?
Is.
Well, there you go.
He's
so
the
doesn't
Pope.
he?
He's the.
Well, then doesn't it just stick?
I guess. Yeah.
Well, it should.
Francis has long expressed an interest in outreach to the church's LGBT followers, but his remarks have often stressed general understanding and welcoming rather than substantive policies. I feel like I didn't put the right emphasis on the right words there, and none of that made sense. Did that
You
make
didn't
sense?
put the emphasis on the right syllable.
Priests in some parts of the world bless same-sex marriage, but the stance and Francis's new remarks are a departure from official church readings. That's why it's big news. It's a part of a documentary called Francesco. Is premiering this week in Rome. I'm just kidding. In Rome and later in the United States, the Pope gave an interview to the filmmaker Afinsky, saying that homosexuals have a right to be part of the family. Again, 2006 called and said we were 96 called us and said welcome to the party. Well, this is just in an attempt to cover what's happening, what people are talking about. So that's
it's
the
good
Pope.
that you brought it up because it's true. It's crazy. I mean, I like the experience of going in churches because it's beautiful and it's a place to connect with spirituality in general, whether you're Catholic or not. I mean, the churches I have experience with, they're Catholic only because that's what I was brought up with, and that's like your family is Catholic, so that's what those are the churches I've been to. But I have to say, it wouldn't hurt the Catholic Church to be as progressive. Like, this is a blessing. I know.
Get a tattoo, Catholic Church.
No, but everybody, we all are uncomfortable with change, even when we want to change, because we're creatures of comfort, right? So the church obviously is like that too, and people don't want to change, but there's nothing wrong with change. And you know what? Being more inclusive, and maybe they'd have more people going to their church if they accepted more people.
I agree.
I mean, the
Jenny.
attendance of church is really low.
It's pretty low.
And yeah. Also, we don't have to get into it because it is a touchy subject, I know. But I think most people would agree that priests should be able to marry. But anyway, we don't even need to go there. But that is also a consideration too, because then you would attract more people to the Catholic Church that maybe want to be priests, and then that would mean, because remember we went to that one church in Vancouver, and it was really good because the priest was like very good speaker and very
that was great.
motivational, and
that was so long ago already. Well, we have a listener, one of our, I'm not going to say who it is in case he doesn't want to, but yeah, I wonder what religion he is. I don't think it's Catholic. Do you know?
I'm gonna go and check.
He was just ordained. Just one of our loyal listeners. Anyway, if he's watching, you know who you are. Show yourself. Anyway, I just thought that would be should be brought up.
Yep, good point.
Well, thank you, Jenny. We try here at the Julien Dionne Show. We do our best.
You know what? You're doing a great job. Great.
Thank you.
job.
I'm tired this morning. It's been a week. Do we count today? Yeah, I guess tomorrow. I mean, tonight. Actually, it's after 7 p.m. tonight. It will be a week.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. And then
it started last Thursday at 7.
I can't believe it. You know what?
I swear to God,
flies.
this week flew the shit by.
I know.
I thought 2 weeks in a trailer.
Yep.
It's been great. It should be a month. If anybody from the government of New Brunswick is watching, your quarantine period is too short. Go 21 days, 21, 28 days. I'm good.
What's Uni, L'Église Unie? Is that United?
United Church, yes.
Okay, that's
yeah.
What,
that's what he
yeah.
what he practices. He practices what he preaches. He's a ordained.
Literally.
Is it ordained priest? We'll see. If he's watching again, he knows who he is. He watches every day, just about, almost every day. I don't want to now put this pressure on him. He has to watch every day because we mentioned it once. But he's a great guy, and I wonder what his thoughts are on this. Because he's married to a man, so it must be. So United must be more flexible than Catholic.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yep, I think so.
We're learning here on the Julien Dionne Show.
That's great.
Remember when this used to be a comedy show?
Barely. Ah!
I knew you were going to say that. See,
well,
now we have our things.
You know what? When you do a show every day, and whatever.
No, I'm not. I know. I'm not backpedaling on this topic. No. We this is what we do here. We talk about what's happening. Yesterday was Rush Limbaugh, and
I wanted to say.
Yep.
Ew.
Was that in the mic?
Yeah, I heard it. It's so gross. I wanted to say in regards to the quarantine, it was really funny because we were saying like your dad was joking about how he's thankful for this situation because otherwise we wouldn't be going on so many walks and stuff.
Tongue in cheek, thankful for.
Yeah, like obviously you'd never be thankful for a pandemic, but the pandemic it does ironically have, like, we've been going on walks and stuff.
Yeah.
You do things. Everybody's doing things differently now, and some of the stuff is really fun.
Well, this has been just fun. I mean, it's also, I have been treating it like an all-inclusive Mexican resort. I got to be honest.
Yeah.
It's not the healthiest lifestyle. I've had about 20 croissants, couple of giant bags of chips, the giant Costco bags. Like
You're so lucky
you
don't gain weight.
It's like a pillowcase full
You've
of
gained
chips.
some weight, but.
Oh, no, I have. My midriff is...
but on the scale, it's not...
On the scale, it's less because I'm not working out. So I've actually That just goes to show how the scale is nonsense. Because I actually dropped a couple pounds on the scale, but it's because I'm all loose now. Everything's. I used to be tighter, and But you're doing squats every day. You're aiming for the 250 squats a day.
Yeah, I am.
And you're hitting pretty close to it.
I'm getting there.
No?
250 is a lot of squats.
Yeah, but.
And yeah, I've been doing them, and I actually took a before picture. The reason I did that was because I have the whitest ass you've ever seen in your life. It's like.
Wait, did you take a picture of your bare ass?
No.
Well, what do you mean? You said I just took a picture.
Pants.
But you said the whitest.
I just mean like
whitest?
not the actual color of my ass. I just mean like the white.
Wow. Okay, you can
British,
see how that's confusing.
British.
You're like, I took a picture of my ass because I have the whitest ass ever. It's like, oh, did you take a bare ass picture? You can see how that.
Yeah, I can see that.
You meant like culture-wise, you got a flat ass.
Like British. Like I should have said
Right.
British because like. I come from a long line of.
British is also a color. It's a beigey tone.
It's mushy.
Mush. It's a light
overcooked.
mush, overcooked beige.
It's kind of
British. Good morning. Welcome to the Julien Dionne Show.
That should be a color of like paint. You go in. Hi. Do you have a British beige here?
Do you have a mushy beige, mushy teeth?
Yeah. So.
If teeth were mushy, that would be the color of.
What the hell
British
are
people.
you saying?
I don't know. It's early. I'm tired. We're in a quarantine and a trailer coming at you from the woods in Skiduk. Hashtag Atlantic Bubble. Good morning, Jen. Go ahead.
Why aren't you doing the hashtag?
I know. If you've been doing this to me like off camera the whole time.
Well, I just think that I wanted to make this suggestion because you know how you're saying you haven't been working out and stuff, but I have. I've been going on.
I know.
I've been active. I've been going on walks, long walks
with
the dog. Just hold on. Let me just finish this before I forget. So I just wanted to give this word of encouragement, words of encouragement for anybody who's trying to get into better shape or lose weight during this, because it's really easy to gain weight and justify it. Well, it's a pandemic,
That's
like
what I'm doing.
It's so easy to be like, well, I'm gonna have another croissant because like it's a pandemic. Who cares? Like, of course I am. I need to comfort myself. But really, if you don't want to do that and you want to come out of this feeling better than ever. And be in shape. Okay, I just realized you need to take pictures, before pictures, and then take progress pictures along the way, because I took a picture of the profile of my my British butt cheek and before, and then I took it 4 days into my
there's a difference.
Doing like over 100 squats a day. And I can already see, you know what? If you see any difference, it's encouraging. It's like, okay, no, this is actually working, and I'm going to keep going with it. We all need feedback to be encouraged, right?
Yeah.
To some degree.
Yeah. The little progress will go a long way. Hi.
We're like, is it your turn, or should I talk, or what's happening?
Should I? Should you? Should you? Should I?
Sometimes that happens on stage, eh? When you're doing stand-up, and
where there's a lull?
A lull, and then you're like, my classic line, and I'm sure that it's a stock line that I stole from someone. Whenever it gets quiet, I'll be like, oh, yeah, it's my turn, right? It's my turn again. Oh, yeah, right.
By the way.
It's a chuckle.
Well, that's very funny. Because you're a very funny person. No, but we have fun. I often say that we are living in a Black Mirror episode. Black Mirror. If you haven't seen the show, Black Mirror means this. Basically, the TV screen, if it was off, it would be like a black mirror, right? Technology. And check it out. There's 3 seasons on Netflix. It's like the Twilight Zone in that you can watch any episode. It doesn't link or follow itself.
Okay. You don't have to watch it in sequence.
No, you can watch any episode anytime, and it's all about because it's about the dystopian future, but not like 3 to 7 years away. Most episodes, you're like, I can see this happening. It's about how technology takes over and takes away from us the human experience that we've learned to know and love. Hi.
Oof.
I'm demotivational speaker Julien Dionne. Anyway, I always say that we're in a Black Mirror episode. It's all about, like I said, futuristic things that are kind of you could picture happening. Here's another case in point that we are living Black Mirror, and the pandemic has accelerated that tenfold. We just certain trends and things that have happened. Look at this. Actually, you can't see it because we're not. You don't have a device because we've got limited internet sources here. But this is. Can you come see behind here? Oh well, then you'll be on camera.
Just tell me.
Well, it's a new face shield / face mask air.
Can I Google it myself?
Yeah.
I'll try because yours doesn't work. Sometimes mine does, depending on where I'm sitting.
Okay, Google microclimate air. Just go microclimate air and see if anything comes up. And is it on the actual website a breath of fresh air? It's like a black thing. Do you see that?
A new wearable. Hold on, let me see. Yeah.
Do you see that? It's like a breath of fresh air. Show me your phone.
Okay, 1 sec. It's loading. Just takes a long time here. This?
Yes. Okay. Is that not some sort of black future mirror? Black.
It looks like an astronaut.
Let me show you exactly what I'm talking about here. You saw it earlier because I was queuing up the image. If you're watching carefully on YouTube or Facebook Live this morning,
this is crazy.
This is what is selling on the internet. And I mean, is very popular. A breath of fresh air. This is by a company or it's a product called Microclimate.
Fog up?
And, well, I'm sure they've thought of that. I mean, look at it. You look like an astronaut. It's like a black helmet sort of thing that goes over your head. Not really a helmet because there's no protection, like impact protection. It's just this black thing that goes over your head, and then there's a shield. Oh my
gosh!
And it looks like an astronaut. And so today, in a 2020 pandemic world, this is a very legit, normal kind of product that you could come across and impulse buy or seek out and purchase for yourself and your family for.
How much is it?
Good question. I think
it says here. It says it's equipped with a patent-pending ventilation system that uses two high-powered fans to pull air through HEPA filters in the mask, keeping it fresh and fog-free.
$199 is the mask. It's called. Look at this. I mean, we're in Black Mirror. We're in a dystopian future. We're selling space helmets on the internet, and it's selling. Look at it.
And it weighs 2 pounds.
And look at so on the website, if you go to microclimate.com, or if you're watching the show here on YouTube or Facebook, you can see, or Twitch, Periscope, and Daily Motion, you can see the image.
Depressing.
Look at them on their head, on their phone. Oh, you can't see. Are you scrolling down on the website?
Yep.
The couple on their phone.
Yeah, I saw it.
And then the person on like a subway with like a space helmet. Then someone outside with a white suitcase. Outside makes it even look more dystopian future because it's like, is the air not breathable? What the hell is happening? Just people in regular life wearing space helmets.
Ugh.
This is our life. This is 2020. We've arrived. It's like that classic Seinfeld bit. Wow.
How did you hear about this?
I'm on the pulse of things, Jenny. I don't know. I can't remember. But I came across and I thought this is insane.
Can we officially move to the woods?
We are in the woods right now. But it's just like that Seinfeld bit where in the future it's like, can we just skip all of the fashion and just skip right to the where we all wear one uniform, the silver onesie with the red V across and the white boots, you know?
Yeah, like Star Trek.
Yeah, this is it. This is our futuristic uniform. A breath of fresh air, microclimate.com. Look it up. Look it up. Look at it up. Look at it. Are we not in Black Mirror? Am I overreacting?
No, it's crazy.
This is insane. If you were to show this to people in the 50s or 60s, this is what they pictured the 2000s to be like. We've arrived. We made a big jump. Because remember, am I yelling? You took your headphone
it's
off.
good.
Remember Back to the Future? It was like, well, they did get, what was the year? 2018 or something, is it? What's the year? What's the
question.
year? And they come to the future.
We're just Googling nonstop.
I know. Well, Back to the Future year. What year did they come? Oh shit, I'm not on the internet. Anyway, and we're like, oh, they didn't get it.
I think
like there are no hoverboards or whatever. But all of a sudden, we made the jump. All of a sudden, we're.
I know.
We're there. Shit.
Well, whenever you would see things like the future and you would see someone looking like an astronaut, I never thought it was because of worrying about germs. I always thought it was more because people would be in space more.
Yes, exactly.
Not because of germs.
No. Anyway.
It said, well, okay, like the year that they were in was 1985, but then the year that they went to was
2019, 2018. What was it again? I don't remember. It was like May.
I'll find it.
Anyway, the point is, we just were at that date a year and a half, 2 years ago, and we're like, oh wow, they got it way off. We barely made any progress. Meanwhile, all of a sudden, cut to a pandemic, we accelerate the process of going to a dystopian future state, and now we're all wearing space helmets.
It's upsetting.
On Earth.
I don't like it.
It's crazy.
I don't like it. I don't like it. I'm uncomfortable.
It's driving me nuts that I don't know the date.
What?
The Back to the Future, the first one, in episode 1 of Back to the Future. What date is that?
That they went to?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm annoyed. Who cares? Why am I annoyed?
They travel to the future. That they travel to.
Yeah.
Hold on.
In the first one.
They traveled to 2015.
Whoa! Really?
Yeah.
It's that old. I remember when we were experiencing when.
I think so. They left 1985 to travel to 2015 in order to save Marty's future kids from peril.
Wow. Okay, well, it's been 5 years already since then.
I love that movie
and
so
5
much.
years ago, we were like, oh, well, they missed the mark because not much has changed, and now it's... What's wrong?
Oh, I just thought I heard something.
Oh.
Thought it was the dog.
I know what you heard.
Nah.
Daily dose, get the news from coast to coast. Daily dose, all your news from coast to coast.
All the news and the headlines from Jen Grant.
Here's your daily dose for Thursday, October 22nd. So this is somewhat local for us for where we usually are doing our podcast from. But in Ottawa, there's a couple more businesses that have had to dramatically alter their opening hours and business the way that they usually conduct their business because of the COVID, the recent not allowed to that basically when the restaurants had to close any indoor dining. So there's that place Wilf and Ada's, which is on Bank Street, and it's really good.
We've been there.
Oh, it's delicious and popular and
great breakfast spot.
Oh, so good. If you ever it's fresh, home cooked kind of meals. And they've had to close, hopefully temporarily, because they can't operate the way.
Well, there was that place too in the market, the Ottawa Fish Market that had been open for 40 years.
Yeah.
They had 3 locations, and that shut down because of COVID.
And
you'd think businesses like that would be,
I know,
not immune, but they could at least outlast a couple years of pandemic.
Yeah, but I think about your friend who's a restaurateur who owns restaurants, and he says
episode 1 guest.
Okay, well he what?
Episode 1 of the Julien Dionne show.
Right, but why are you laughing?
Just the way you said that, you're like, okay.
Well, I wouldn't know.
Never interrupt me again.
No, I wouldn't know that
you
it
don't
was
remember,
the first one.
Dave?
How would I remember it was your first episode, though?
Oh, I don't know.
Are you okay?
Maybe that you'd be...
Oh, my God. And, but I remember him telling you, the restaurant business definitely is, hard to... I think the common idea among people who have never run a restaurant or don't know anyone who owns a restaurant is that it's so easy to make money in restaurants. And
their margins are razor thin.
Yeah, and it's really, 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 really hard. So for people, they think we'll just pivot, just do takeout, but not
do
all
hand sanitizer.
Food. Yeah, don't. And yeah, exactly. Instead of selling food, sell some hand sanitizer. But not all food travels well in takeout either. Blah, blah, blah. But anyway, The Laugh, if you've ever been to the Lafayette in Ottawa, have you been, Jules?
I've never been, but I know it.
You know of it, yeah. In the market, it's been there forever. And so now they're the owner of that place and manager is saying that usually they don't ever, they're always open, basically. It's the kind of bar that's always open for people, but they've had to reduce it to the weekend. So I thought that was kind of interesting just because... we're all going through this hard pandemic time, but you don't realize how hard it is hitting businesses, and hopefully we're when do you think this is going to end?
The thing is there is no end in sight.
I know. Somebody had commented yesterday, which I appreciate, about what's green zone. Remember we were talking about that?
Yeah.
What's a green? Somebody said there is no such thing. The best zone you can have is yellow.
Right.
Green zone is when we have a vaccine. Whoa. We just said vaccine at the same time. Hi. Jinx, buy me a Coke.
Hi, we're epidemiologists couple.
Epidemiologists. Look at you. You're all proud of that term that you just dropped. So, did you hear about this? I wasn't even going to talk about this, but every time I go to look at news stories for the Daily Dose, the last few days, this story has popped up. So I think it's maybe a bit worth addressing because it's been in the news for the last few days.
Go ahead.
Have you heard about this wedding in Calgary that has been linked now to 49 active cases of COVID-19?
Oh, shit.
Isn't that crazy?
We went to a wedding.
I know. I thought about that.
But now 3+ weeks ago, so it's all clear. But
way more than 3 weeks ago.
It was on September. Oh yeah, in September, right?
Yeah.
But still.
Yeah, it was over. It was about 5 weeks ago. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I thought about that afterwards, and I'm
wow,
like,
time
"Ugh."
flies by.
I know.
Shit.
It's crazy, eh?
Oh,
So at least 49 active cases of COVID-19 have been linked to a wedding that had 63 attendees. Think about that.
49 of 63.
Yes.
Well,
who are the other people that didn't get it? I'm curious why they didn't get it.
Or they may have not just been tested yet.
It's just the wedding party.
Well, I'm sure everybody's. Did you see in it's not to deviate because it's still along the same lines, but in Ottawa they've been testing sewage since the beginning of the pandemic, and right now there is by far a huge amount of COVID in sewage. You know, people aren't getting tested as like everybody's not getting tested, but you're seeing like it would show like if you're watching us on video, you'll see here. I could show you the comparison. It would show like, okay, during the first wave and the second wave, it was like here, the level of, COVID in the sewage. And then now it's like the proportion is way higher than the proportion of people that are testing positive.
Wow.
Way higher. It's just like, it's like almost everybody has it. It's crazy.
Well, I'm wondering like how I hope they come up with a test. I know that they did talk about having that antibody test. I would love to know if I've had it. And, like, is everyone just going to eventually have it?
I doubt it.
I know.
I doubt you've had it.
Yeah?
I
hope
strongly
not.
doubt it.
I really hope that I haven't.
A lot of people thought that for
really,
a bit,
really
but I
sick.
really doubt it. I mean, a lot of people think that. There was just a bad flu that went on as well. Look at behind you.
But you know what's funny? Aw, our dog is behind us, and it's really cute.
I doubt you've had it.
Yeah, but I was, like, weirdly sick in January.
I know, same here, but a lot of people, it wasn't even around really then. It was, but not in North America. And I mean, a lot of people, I think, jump to and want to have had it. So a lot of people have said that. That was a trend also like 2 months ago where it was like, I think I may have had it. Like I was really sick.
I was, though.
I know you were, but
And
I doubt it.
wasn't
I would bet the farm. I would bet the trailer.
It wasn't just sick. It was like kind of a weird sick. Like it wasn't what a usual cold would be like. That's why I was wondering.
No.
But anyway,
God.
aggressive contact tracing is underway to identify anyone who may have been exposed and ensure. Like think about all those people now. They have to like look at where they've been, who they've talked to. Oh, it's crazy.
Yeah, I know.
It's nuts. Yeah.
It's hard to keep track, but they. Did you get the app? Did you get the contact tracing app?
But I'm not using it.
Why not?
I don't know. Are you?
No, I haven't even downloaded it. I should get it. I don't care. I have no reservations towards it. I don't think it's a government conspiracy for them to watch us. They're already watching us. By the way, good morning to all the government officials watching the show. Please give us a share in your dark web news feeds. We could appreciate the bump in the dark web world.
Also, this might come as a shock to you, but we used to be a comedy
podcast.
Okay, here's another story. So the CRTC has approved. Do you like the story? Has approved an Elon.
Can I guess?
Elon Musk.
Starlink. Yeah.
Owned company's application to provide low Earth orbit satellite internet to rural Canadians. So remember when you were saying it's starting to feel like Black Mirror, like we're all in this futuristic life. Yeah.
Well, it would be great if we would have it here right now. We'd have high speed. No?
Yeah.
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 We're on the belt. You can see the belt of where like it's approved and where the most concentration of satellites are. And New Brunswick is right in there.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, it says here one of the company's projects is to bring high-speed internet service to hard-to-reach rural areas around the globe by launching thousands of small satellites that will orbit just 550 kilometers above the Earth, vastly speeding interaction with residential computers on the ground. Says traditional telecommunication satellites orbit at more than 20,000 kilometers above the Earth.
Yeah.
It is not clear how soon Canadians will be able to get it, but SpaceX has said it will begin beta tests on the service with volunteer households in Canada and northern areas of the U.S. this fall.
Yeah,
So,
I think sooner than people think.
Mm-hmm. So
Wow.
Musk is also the force behind electric car manufacturer Tesla, has been cautious about predicting how well the service will work. He doesn't know. So telling attendees at the Satellite 2020 conference in Washington, D.C. in March that it is aimed at the 3 to 4% of rural customers who simply have no connectivity right now. So... yeah, anyway, CBC tried, this is an article from CBC, and they tried to contact SpaceX and they didn't get anything back. So so there you go. That's your Daily Dose for
Whoa.
Daily Dose, Daily Dose. Get the news from coast to coast.
Go ahead, do something.
Daily
You
Dose,
want me to mirror you?
Daily Dose. All your news from coast to
All
coast.
the news and headlines from Jen
This is what you came up with?
I don't know.
Because Jen had the idea 2 episodes ago during the dance, but that fell apart right quick. You had the idea one time and it's never...
Okay, I'm going to do it tomorrow.
Was that I would mirror you, and every time I have to remind you, and this is what she just did. Okay, she goes, okay. The song's playing Daily Dose, Daily Dose. Hits the news from coast to coast. Daily Dose.
Oh my gosh.
Anyway.
Too funny.
But the future is here, Jen. The internet is coming to us from satellites in space, and the Catholic Pope has approved gay marriage. Finally.
Wow.
We're moving ahead.
Pretty crazy.
Oh, shit. You know what's crazy? Is I don't know that I can
Do the thing?
Yeah, do the thing. I don't have internet.
Why don't you just do it without it then?
The internet right now is being crazy.
Why don't you just talk about it?
I could talk about it. Oh, we're back. Hold on. Give me a sec. Schnelly Stos. But isn't that crazy, that space helmet? We're in the future.
Yeah.
I just thought of that because I opened
Oh,
the
I
thing.
wanted to say this.
Oh, jeez.
Sorry.
Oh, I wanted to say...
I want to say this. I went to a grocery store and there was this woman with a mask, but it was like, I don't know, it just looked way more comfortable than a mask. It was like a shield.
Was it a space helmet?
It was like a half shield. Have you ever seen those that come up?
Oh, yeah, from the bottom?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do those do anything? I feel like now
know.
it's like you're pushing it.
I know. And I said, oh my gosh, where'd you get that? And she said, because it seemed like a good idea at first. I said, geez, if I could get away with that, that would be so much more comfy. And then I said, where'd you get it from? And she's like, Dollarama. And I'm thinking, you're all day inhaling the plastic, like fumes and toxicity from that mask all day long.
Yeah.
What's better? I don't have COVID, but I have plastic poisoning.
Good morning. Hi, I'm plastic poison expert Jen Grant. During the 2020 pandemic, I had a perverse face shield and discovered that instead of protecting myself, a perverse face shield, there's a face shield in the shape of cock and balls. Hi. Also, speaking of cock and balls.
What?
No, I don't know. Just posture check. Yeah, this episode of the Julien Dionne Show with Jen Grant is brought to you by Gringo's Blazing Sauces. Do yourself a favor, go to gringosblazingsauces.com for a wide selection of some of the best hot sauces, salsas, grilling jellies, charcuterie jellies, grilling sauces, barbecue sauces, and more. Doug Knight, chef by trade, and his bombshell wife, Laura, who are obsessed with finding the perfect balance between heat and flavor. They nail it every single time. Go to gringosblazingsauces.com They ship all over North America. Apologies to our international overseas listeners. They ship all over North America. And but if you live in Canada and your order totals up to more than $40, you get free shipping. That's right, free shipping in Canada for orders over $40. Also, listeners of this program get an additional 5% off by entering promo code JD5 at checkout. Enter promo code J to the D to the 5 at check to the out and get 5 to the per to the cent to the off. GringosBlazingSauces.com. Do it today. We're gonna get some here mailed to us in the woods.
I know.
We
I'm
had
excited. I love it.
I love it.
You know what I heard though?
What?
I heard today that hot sauce, spicy things are not good for rosacea.
Oh no, and I have rosacea.
Well, I know.
If there's one thing we know about me is
neither is saunas.
not above wearing makeup. Oh, do what? Oh, really?
Yeah.
My two favorite things: saunas and makeup. Saunas and hot sauce.
Yeah.
Bad for you. Bad for your skin.
You know what I thought you were gonna say? Bang. No.
Oh,
we're losing it.
Losing it. All right.
Hey.
Well, as we go for the close here, I'd like to thank you all for watching us live on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, Periscope, and Daily Motion. The Julien Dionne Show coming at you live from Monday to Friday at 7 a.m. Eastern, 8 a.m. Atlantic. Coming at you from deep in the Atlantic bubble.
We're deep in the bubble. You can puncture us if you want, but I don't want you to.
2, 3, 4.
If you do, stay away from me.
Atlantic bubble. Yeah, coming at you.
14 days.
14 days. Quarantine enforced by the government.
Get your beer and your wine and your snacks and your croissants delivered to you.
We can't go anywhere. We're stuck.
You can do some squats or you can just lie on your ass.
We're stuck here for 14 days.
Up to you. You choose what you want to do.
2, 3, 14 days, no less.
You and go, Jules.
Government called us. They wanted to make sure that we're not experiencing any symptoms and that we're okay with everything, that we're fine and that we don't need anything. The government did call me, and what's the deal with a block number? Government, if you're going to call me, let me know. Hey, it's the government. Why pretend that you're someone else? Why hide the fact that you're the government? Isn't that because you know that we won't take your call? Well, we don't have to. Otherwise, we'll be stuck here till next fall. Jenny, take it away.
You rhymed that last line. I'm so proud to be with you.
Government.
I wouldn't want to
Quarantine.
with anyone else,
Self-isolation.
anyone else but
2,
you.
3, COVID.
If I could
Coronavirus.
spend 2 weeks in a trailer,
Pandemic.
I'd want it to
Wuhan.
be with you.
China. What are we even talking about
I'm trying
anymore?
to find my note now.
You can find it. 2, 3. It's where you least expect it. It's right in front of you, that note. All right. I'm hungry, but I can't go anywhere where we'll have to have someone deliver our
Are you
food.
hungry or just bored? Are you hungry or just quarantining? Is that real hunger?
Coming at
or
you
are
from Zoom.
What are you
Deep
doing?
in the woods. It's a self-quarantine. We're going for the close here, Jen.
Okay.
And 2, 3, 4, quarantine, government, Atlantic bubble. Yeah. All right. I guess we could go for the close, right? Was there anything else?
No,
Oh.
I feel good about it. How do we top that?
Actually, I
insanely
don't know.
Good song. I mean, that's going to be a number, what, 7,000 hit. or
We're
something.
still short. We're a little short
No.
on time.
That's okay.
I just looked and, I feel like the trailer episodes feel longer.
Yeah, why is that?
I don't know. Let me see if there's anything else we needed to talk about before we go for the close. We talked about Pope Francis. talked
what are
about
we at? What's the time?
55 minutes.
Oh, that's fine. It's 5 minutes.
President Trump says he may post his 60-minute interview with Leslie Stahl ahead of schedule after reports that he walked out. Excuse me, that's old news by now. That's it. 60 Minutes, there's an interview that's coming out on Sunday with Leslie Stahl and Donald Trump where they reportedly said that he walked out. And for the sake of accuracy, Trump is threatening to release this. Whatever. Is that news? Do we give a shit?
I feel like we just ended the show with that song. How do you top the song?
I know. Dolly Parton brings Stephen Colbert to tears with a song.
What was the song about?
We Love Dolly.
Where he may know where
Here.
bury me beneath the willow, under the weeping willow tree, where he may know where I am sleeping, and perhaps he'll...
By the way, the reason it sounds like a 1927 record playing, it's because of the internet. Because as we started playing the clip, I'm like, why is it so old, this clip? But it's not. It's coming in kind of grainy, and then at times you get the real dose of it.
Weep for me. So anyway, there's more to it, but anyway, it was about her thinking today was our wedding day.
Right,
but where can he be? He's gone to seek him another bride. He cares no more for me. And then it goes, are you crying?
Dolly.
Oh, bury me.
And now he's crying.
The
Stephen Colbert.
willow
Laugh crying.
Under the weeping willow tree. Where he may
she's incredible.
know where
Listen to the words.
I am sleeping, and perhaps he'll weep for me. So I better hush before you cry yourself to death and we can't finish the show.
But lyrically, I mean, listen to that. It's incredible.
Bury me beneath the willow, under the weeping willow tree, where he may know where I am sleeping, and perhaps he'll weep for me.
Jeez.
So anyway, there's more to it, but anyway, it was about her thinking today was our wedding day.
I found out my mom doesn't like Dolly Parton. Why? Is this so weird? And how could you not? She's incredible.
Ask her. Let's ask your mom why she doesn't like
It might
Dolly
be
Parton.
because of I don't know.
Why?
Well, because all you knew about her for a while
big
there was her.
boobs?
Yeah,
That's nice, eh? Like she's...
I know. She's one of the best lyricists ever. One of the best Americana artists ever
Sexism at its
of all
finest.
time. And I'm assuming my mom doesn't like her because she's nothing but a pair of tits. No, but she's
Why don't you
incredible.
find out? Ask
But
her.
where can he be? He's gone to seek him another bride.
What
he
about Coat of
cares
Many
no
Colors?
more
Oh, yeah.
for me.
On Letterman?
And then it goes,
So
are you
nice.
crying? Oh, bury me beneath the willow.
I can almost hear him crying.
Under the weeping
Well, he's
willow
laughing,
tree,
crying. He's got a
where
tissue, and he's
he
like,
may know where
I would show it, but it's so
I am
grainy in the
sleeping,
woods.
Well, I admire that.
Perhaps he'll weep
That I can't show it?
for me.
No, I
so I better
admire
hush
that.
before you cry yourself to death and we can't finish the show.
I'm
But
just
I'll
saying,
tell you, that's
like a
what
lot
we-
of Americans, I'm under a lot of stress right now, Dolly. And,
I know you're not.
she's incredible. Dolly Parton. Anyway, that is also just an
Oh my
Don't isolate that clip on my face. I used muscles that I haven't used in a long time. My face just
Can you tell me what your face did?
Well, I think so. We covered the Pope. We covered Trump 60 Minutes. We
Yeah, it feels
covered Dolly
longer than an hour.
Parton, Stephen Colbert to tears, Arlene Dickinson. I mean, yeah. All right, we're going for the close now. That's our show, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much. We appreciate you being with us. As we are live Mondays through Fridays at 7 a.m. Eastern on YouTube and Facebook, The Julien Dionne Show. Let's go for the real close. Let's switch it up now. All right.
Don't tell me nothing I don't
need to know.
2, 3.
Tell me.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. Thank you for watching on Facebook. Like the page, facebook.com/Julien Dionne Show. Follow or like or subscribe to the YouTube channel.
Yes,
the
please
Julien
do.
Dionne Show channel. And follow us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google, and more. We appreciate you being with us, Jen. I love you.
I love you.
We'll see you tomorrow for day 8 of our 14-day quarantine, coming at you from the Atlantic bubble deep inside the New Brunswick woods. It's the Julien Dionne Show, reminding you to, as always, watch your head.
You spend your life looking for what you already got. Such a beautiful waste of time. Waste of time. A beautiful waste of time. It's just a waste of time. Wandering eyes and itchy feet. I'm just a thin, nervous shadow walking backwards down the street. The landing is bitter, but the falling is oh so sweet. It's just a waste of time. A beautiful waste of time. It's just a waste of time. The whole world wants a piece of my head, but they all get a piece of my mind instead. I roll over and go back to bed. It's such a beautiful waste of time. A waste of time. A beautiful waste of time. It's just a waste of time. A beautiful